Hello everybody, today I'm at the Detroit Auto Show taking a look at this 2024 Chevy Suburban. I believe this is the Premier trim and it has, I think, the 5.3 liter V8 and 10-speed automatic transmission. Typically the 6.2 liter or the Duramax diesel would be denoted on either the hood or the tailgate trunk lid, and it's not. So I believe this guy is the 5.3. So the Premier is going to be the trim level right underneath the High Country, which is the top of the line. This one's still going to have a bunch of creature comforts and luxury features. Starting off up front, you're going to have the very similar Silverado style LED headlights with C-channel accent. Parking sensors are going to be integrated into the middle portion of the bumper right here. Beautiful white metallic tint coat. Full chrome grille. This guy does have the 360-degree camera system, so your front-facing camera is going to be right underneath that Chevy bow tie. Coming around to the side, it looks like we're going to have 22-inch wheels. Very nice. Coming down to the wheel and tire setup, it looks like we have some Bridgestone Alenzas, and the tire size on that, if I can find it kind of quickly for you guys. Nope. I believe these are 22s though. Yep, 275/50 are 22s. Beautiful running boards with chrome inserts. Your Suburban badging is going to be right here on the door. Chrome mirror cap, and then your mirror mounted camera with blind spot monitoring. You're also going to have the color matched door handles with chrome trim surround. This has the passive entry system, so as long as you have the key fob on you, you can lock the vehicle from any of the four doors. Brushed aluminum roof rack up top. This being the Suburban, it is going to be the longer version versus the Tahoe. Cross path detection in the back right there. There's the sensor. Coming around to the back, we've got these really nice LED accent tail lamps with incandescent signals. Again, chrome everywhere being the Premier. Your Suburban badge is right underneath the Chevy bow tie. You have your backup camera on the left and then your rear view mirror camera in the middle. Premier badge is going to be right here. This guy has dual exhaust, and your 7-pin and 4-pin trailer connector with the trailer hitch is going to be behind this plastic applique. Parking sensors are integrated into the middle portion of the bumper, and your third brake light is seamlessly integrated into the top by the wing. The capless fuel fill port is going to be right here. Very beautiful looking SUV. You also have your front cross path detection right there as well. Let's take a closer look at the interior. All right, starting over here on the door, we had this really nice kind of caramel leather, nice caramel stitching as well with this wood looking trim. 2-seat memory is going to be right here. All the window controls are there. All of your mirror controls are going to be in front of that. Lock and unlock button. Right over here we have what I like to call the command center. You've got your electronic parking brake, 360-degree camera system, parking sensors for the front off, or the rear I should say. Automatic start stop off, it is on by default. This I believe is your lane keep assist button. Right here we have your traction control off, hill descent control, both parking sensors off. Heads-up display control. The heads-up display does come out right here. Underneath that you have your push-button transfer case, auto, 4 high, 2 high, 4 low, and then the different drive mode for the vehicle in this dial right here. Then we have the rotary dial selector for the exterior lighting of the vehicle. And then on top we have the dimmer switch for the instrument cluster. To the right of that we have your integrated trailer brake control. Very soft leather all around with this wood-looking trim. Again, I'd say 80 to 85% of the dash is the soft leather. The heads-up display is going to be right here. Coming down to the instrument cluster, we have a fully digital instrument cluster, which is awesome. I love that the industry is moving in that direction. Very customizable and programmable. Coming back to the steering wheel, we do have the Super Cruise semi-autonomous driving. So your sensor is going to be right here, and then I believe your indicators are up here as well. Really nice soft leather wrap steering wheel. Right here we have the cruise control buttons, as well as your gap adjustment for your adaptive cruise control. And then this button turns on and off the Super Cruise. I, for the longest time, have been getting this button confused with this button because they are so similar. Over on the right-hand side, we have the control pad for the center LCD display. And then we have the steering wheel mounted phone buttons. Push button start's going to be right back here behind the wheel. Our shifter is going to be push button. We got push for park, pull for reverse, push for neutral, pull for drive, push for low, and then push manual plus minus. Right here we have your touchscreen display. This has wireless CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, 4G LTE connection, and has Amazon Alexa connectivity. It's also powered by Google OS and has Google Maps, which is extremely high definition. You can also toggle through the camera system, and then you can do your pre-trip checklist. As you can see, I have a card system, so I can side load apps. Right now I have music playing, and then I have my GPS. Under that, you've got the physical buttons for the radio, dual zone climate control with heated and ventilated seat buttons. I love that General Motors gives you the option to turn on the heated seat back independent from the seat itself. Then you also have a USB-C, USB outlet, and then a spring-loaded 12-volt outlet for the passenger. Generously sized wireless charging mat. 2 cup holders right here. This center armrest does have a nice little storage tray in it. Pull up on it, giving us access to an LED lit storage bin. Now, this whole thing does move back, giving us access to another storage bin underneath. However, because I do not have the key fob, I cannot push it back. I will go over that button when we get to it. Hazard light button's gonna be right here. Then you have a nice little storage cubby right in there. Beautiful Premier seats. Glove box is gonna be right over here. Up top on the vanity, it's gonna be LED lit for your passenger as well as the driver. Up top on the headliner, we've got your 3-door universal garage remote, the power folding seats for the second row. This is the left side, this is the right side. This button will release the trunk lid, and you can actually program it to only open max 3/4 of the way or off, which means you have to go back to the trunk to open it. Right here is that button I was talking about that moves this center console back for the rear passengers. Then in front of that, you have all the master controls for the massive twin pane sunroof. Then you have your SOS and OnStar buttons, as well as your video camera rear view mirror. Now how this works is you flick it forward, the video camera turns on. You can adjust the brightness, how high or how low the camera angle views, or how zoomed in or zoomed out the camera views as well. When you're done, flick it back, and then boom, it becomes a rear view mirror again. Very spacious interior. I think the Tahoe and the Suburban are absolutely excellent. They did an amazing job with the layout of everything up here. And the leather is very nice and soft to the touch. Let's take a look at the back and see how much legroom we have. Tons of space and real easy to get in with the running boards and the grab handle. These seats do recline back a little bit, and they also move back, which is nice. So I can maximize my legroom. Tons of space. Storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. Cup holders right here. Rear air control for the rear occupants. Heated captain's chairs. 2 USB Type-Cs, 2 HDMIs, as well as a 120 volt 400 watt power outlet. So if you have an Xbox or a PlayStation, you can bring it and you can play it on here. Very cool. I believe you can also send directions and stuff up to that front screen as well, which is pretty sweet. Even with the twin pane sunroof, you still have a decent amount of headroom, especially seeing as these guys do recline back a decent amount. Not quite 45 degrees, but still decent amount. Your air conditioning vents, LED dome map lights, as well as hanger hooks are integrated into the outermost portion of the headliner because of the twin pane sunroof. Let's get some light up there for you guys. Now this being the Suburban, it is going to be the longer wheelbase version, so you are going to have more space in the back seats. I will show you how to get into the back seats. You can go through the center here, or you can pull on these, pull this seat forward, and then pull this twice, and then the seat will fling forward. I'm just going to go back here the regular way, and I have a decent amount of space. You also can have these manual strings on both sides to pull, or you can push this button right here, and the seat will fold, and then you can pull this, and then boom, you're getting in and out very easily. Cup holders on both sides, also USB-C on both sides, air conditioning vents up top, and LED dome map lights as well. Lots of space back here, guys. Let's take a look at the trunk. So there's a couple ways to open the trunk on this vehicle. The first way, you can actually open just the glass, and you're gonna come right underneath the N in Suburban. There's a button under there. You can push it and this will unlock for you. The traditional way, you're gonna come up to it, push the button. You actually have Chevy bow tie accent lighting when you come back here. Very cool. I like how much storage you have back here. You have some in-floor storage as well. Looks like all of your control buttons for the seats are going to be on the passenger side. We got a 120 volt, 400 watt power outlet in the cargo area. The second row seats are just power fold down. The third row are power fold down and power fold up. So as you can see, when the seats are load flat, you can fit easily standard size drywall and plywood in here. If you push this button twice and hold it, that seat will actually shoot up for you, which makes getting in and out easier. So if you have some bigger, cumbersome items, you can easily put them in this vehicle. Now, like I said, the third row is power up and down. So we're gonna push and hold these back up, and there you go. When you're done, you can come to the driver's side button, push it, it's gonna beep at you, it's gonna light up, and then it's going to come down. Let's take a quick look at the towing and payload sticker for this vehicle.
So here's the towing and payload sticker for this guy. Keep in mind, if you see one on your local lot that's slightly different, it could be because of how it's optioned. A general rule of thumb is the more options you have, the less towing and payload you'll get.
So there you have it, 2024 Chevy Suburban Premier. Absolutely beautiful looking SUV. The white metallic flake looks absolutely amazing. I hope you guys liked it on camera. It probably looks a lot better in the natural sunlight, but this isn't quite the high country. You're gonna save a little bit of money going this route over the high country, but you still are getting premium features, which is awesome. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and share. If you want to keep up to date with more auto show content and future vehicle walkthroughs, be sure to subscribe to the channel and head over to Twitter or X and follow me there, as I will be posting all of my content exclusively on that platform first. Also, if you'd be as kind to check out all the affiliate links in the description below, because it does greatly help out the channel. Like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.